Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Fairest, and I'm making this recording really to highlight to you some of the things that we actually offer. I run Fairest websites, and one of the things that I'm really keen on doing is talking to my people I deal with about what's on offer and what is available to them. So let me briefly tell you a little bit about Google Analytics. This is analytics off a website. It's publicly available, so there is no issue at all in you seeing this and finding out a little bit more. So what can we see on the information being provided? We can get an overview of what's actually happening on the site at any one time, including the numbers of users that may be on the site, active, or certainly been recently on the site. We can also see the number of people engaging with the site and also the information about the length of time they're on the site. Events are always important when somebody actually takes action on your site and engages with your site, because you can see what they actually do, what's working for them and what isn't. You may not need individual information, and that may not be available, but what you can get is a flavour of what most people are doing in terms of your site. You can actually see what pages may be reached if that is relevant. So for example, you can see how many people are going to certain pages, certain sites, and certain areas of information. And this may be very, very important to you. If you suddenly notice that nobody is going to a particular page, you may have grounds for concern. Monetization, retention, etc. are always important areas for anybody dealing with a website, and you may want to know how many people are returning roughly and how many new users you've got, as well as the user retention. User engagement by cohort can be of value to you as well as the engagement level. If numbers suddenly drop, what might be the issue? Demographics of our users have always been an important part of business, and that's because at the end of the day we want to know who we're reaching to and who's actually taking notice of what we're talking about. So we can see again the cities and the areas that these people are coming from. We have UK here in comparison to the US, and we also have New York to London. This gives us a good clear indication as to the levels of people and what's showing interest. We can get further information including the interest if that's relevant. Your language may be as important as well, and these are all things that can be taken into consideration when you're trying to develop a site that may be involved with offers and deals, etc. Now, when it comes to a site, what you need is to ensure that the site is performing and it's actually reaching the likes of Google, because that's kind of important to us all, isn't it? And one of the ways we can do that is by ensuring we have the right packages on site. In this particular instance, I'm looking at WP Rocket, SEO, Elementor, and Jet Engine. Let me just briefly cover you why we might actually be using these specific items. WP Rocket is good, as it points out, to ensure your WordPress performance is running really well. Seo Press, one of many plugins. You may have heard of Yoast, for example, but Seo Press, one that's quite well promoted on the likes of YouTube, and it's very cost effective to run. What does it do? It helps you actually get the right words in there so that Google has an interest in what you're putting out. And that's important. Your customers might be typing in certain information and want to find you, want to know more about what you have to offer. Seo Press helps in this particular way. Elementor helps with the design of your site. We can help people actually work with the software that we're using here, both Elementor and Jet Engine, to actually help you as a business owner and a business developer actually put out the items that you want to ensure that people actually find the products, find the services. Jet Engine has some additional advantages in the fact we can actually put a booking or appointment system in there to actually book your staff in with customers etc. Providing information on a two-way basis, providing the data that may well help you make certain key business decisions. So these are all inclusive within maintenance packages that we make available for our clients and also their customers. We provide that as well as hosting, as well as putting domain names in to help, and we can provide you with contacts lists, etc., or businesses that may be of interest in you seeing. We have a couple of demo sites that will show you how it operates. The demo sites, we can send you the links for so you can get a feel and look as to what might actually work from your perspective. But most of all, what do you want? Are any of these areas that you could benefit from within your business, from the analytics to the software development? Are these areas that you are thinking about maybe need some help? If they are, let us know. My name is John Fairest, and I'm the guy behind the video. Thanks very much indeed for watching this particular video.